So here we are, fam, with Kevin Carlson, the National Sales Manager for Initio Parfums. And we are just so delighted to be here with him at this incredibly beautiful event. And I'm going to pass the microphone to him because I want him to talk to us a little bit about PowerSelf and what was some of the vision and the entire concept behind PowerSelf, because we as a fragrance community have been asking ourselves the question of why so different all of a sudden? So here I leave you with Kevin.
Thank you. And it's not without good point, of course. At Initio, we've been known for, of course, our powerhouse fragrances. And not to say that PowerSelf is not that. It's in the name, PowerSelf. So it has a different sort of power to it. So where we have Rehab, which is focused on your physical healing, Musk therapy is your mental healing, and Paragon is your spiritual, you kind of hit this ground where you're like, okay, so what role does PowerSelf really fill? And as you go through different aspects of healing and as you're kind of discovering yourself, our founders saw that PowerSelf really fit this kind of ultimatum between it all, this higher power, almost this halo effect I like to refer to it as, where PowerSelf is more meant for yourself. This is a fragrance that is meant not for others to experience and others to know as much.
To enjoy.
This is for you.
Yes.
You know, where you're ood for greatness, that's it. Exactly, yes. Exactly. Where so many of our fragrances are statement pieces, and they're if you're looking at the carnal blends, we're looking at how ketone HC impacts the brain and is impacting others. We really wanted PowerSelf to be, this is for you. So it might feel a little softer, it might set on skin a little bit closer, but it's absolutely intentional. It's something that's meant for you to wear, for you to enjoy. For
you know, Sam, I was sharing with him when we were first introduced that I am wearing PowerSelf today, and I absolutely love it because I do find that the experience that he just described is exactly what happens with PowerSelf. When I wear it, I feel empowered. I feel that it is a moment that I'm having with myself, and it's also a very smooth fragrance. It is just a very smooth but very enticing, mood-altering, just a beautiful experience altogether. So thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Of course.
Now, the other question that we all have is what's next for Initio? What can we expect from Initio?
Without giving too much away, Initio's got a big year to come. We've got a big year ahead. Not too much I can share yet, but look for some new favorites, I would say. There's some stuff coming down the pipe sooner than later. So very excited about it.
We've always been asking for is like body products, like, you know, body gel or shower gel, like bath products in general. Is any of that in the works maybe? Can you even say?
So we, of course, have our hair perfumes already, which is the start of our body line, which we have with Atomic Rose, Musk Therapy, and Oud for Greatness. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some sort of an addition there. What would it be? I don't know. But look in the near future for something
between the lines there, because he did kind of throw it out there. Okay, so we're excited for that. Awesome. So the other question that I have for you, and I think the last question, what do you want us, your followers, to know? What do you want us, the lovers of Initio, to know about the brand right now?
Initio is such a special brand. If there was one thing I would want you to take away is that, you know, there's a fragrance for everything and there's a fragrance for everyone. Forget what you're wearing a fragrance for. Love what you wear. Wear it for yourself and others will notice it. This is with everything, whether it doesn't even have to be about Initio. Whatever you love to wear, make sure that it's serving the purpose that you want it to. Yes, we've all worn a fragrance to try to get something picked up at the bar or whatever it might be. You know, mature past those points, wear your fragrances for you, and they'll serve that purpose in the long run anyways, because when your fragrance speaks to yourself, it speaks to you. It's the most additional aspect of your personality. It's
our self-expression for sure.
Exactly.
For sure, yes. So I did lie. I do have one more question because of course we need to know. He is the person that we need to know. What is your favorite Initio fragrance?
I get asked this a lot. It's a fair question. To be honest, I do wear the entire collection. There's not one that I don't wear. If I was to throw a few quick out there, Rehab, I always say, is my Monday morning fragrance. That is whenever I step into our office and it's been a long weekend, Rehab gets me going. It gets me to the right spot.
Okay.
Of course, a lot of PowerSelf lately. Just with it launching, I've been layering it a lot. I layered it with Rehab last week and it was incredible. For me, I also really like to go into psychedelic love, less Baraka, some of our like hidden gems. I
Yes.
really resonate with me. Psychedelic Love, I always say, smells like good mistakes.
Yes.
It just has that realm to it that
Yes.
I can't get enough of. So there's, I
It's just
really
like
wear
a
everything.
mix. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving us
Absolutely,
this
my
time.
pleasure.
He has a whole event going and he took this time for us. Thank you so much. We,
course,
the fam of ArahiWorld, we thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for such an incredible brand. All right, fam. Take care.